Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and today we're going to be discussing an INJ update, and we're going to have a look at technicals and see what kind of move we're making at the moment. Okay, so let's just start off by seeing the trend. We'll go from this recent move on the daily chart. By the way, you can see that we're on this uptrend. You can see here we were putting in higher highs, higher lows, and we went up, and then we got a break of trend here with this big candle. You can see that we have left this imbalance behind, which will be filled. So we can already see that we want to come back and we want to fill this, which is the imbalance left behind this big candle down. So that's always going to be filled. You can see a few things at the bottom of this move here. First thing I'm looking at when I see this is I'm seeing right here, you can see that we have formed, it's sort of like this here is one bottom, and this move up here is the second bottom. So we can see that we have a double bottom here, which a double bottom shows that we have, shows that we have liquidity at them levels, which means with liquidity that it always wants to get taken and manipulated out of the market with the buyers. So you can see that we're trending down now, showing that that liquidity is going to want to be taken at this lower level. This liquidity is sitting at about these levels. So we see here. So we can see that that bottom, the liquidity is being taken now. So we could see a drop down to the lower range, which will be filled, which is this wick here, which is you can also actually see that's actually been filled. I can see right here that the liquidity is back here. So if we were to get a move down for INJ, this could be the capitulation here, where we wipe out the people don't want to stay in the market and scare people out of the market. We could get this liquidity sweep where we take out the money in this double bottom, and then we shoot up to the all-time highs. We have a test, maybe consolidate for a little bit before coming up, and then we can shoot up for INJ. So a target to buy would be down here for me. I'd be setting a buy order at 17.59 to pick some up, and then we would then see the exact same thing here. We'd see a double top. It's a bit wonky. You can see here that we would form a little double top here, which means that there is also liquidity above them levels. So that's going to want to be taken, which worked out perfectly with this imbalance up the top here, which we would then break through, and then we can target our highs back here. That's when we can look to get to break above these levels here. So we would be looking for a move similar to this, and that's when we would do this, break through, retest, up. And then we can look at clear skies. But that's sort of what we have in mind for INJ at moment on the daily. We can go to a 4-hour time frame. We can see to make sure that things are lining up the same. We can see that we do have the double bottom, as we've seen. You can also see that we're in this channel here. So it's actually a wick off schematic here, which is this move here is market manipulation, and the last move of a wick off schematic like this is a spring, which that would be the spring. Everyone would think we're going down, and then that's when we shoot up, and then we can target these areas. We can see that we are forming this wedge, which is sort of like this. So you'd be looking for a breakout of this wedge as well. So it'd be something like that. That's your bottom. I'll get rid of this so we can see clearly. So we're basically waiting for this breakout of this zone we're in at the moment. We want to get above here, put in basically would want to break above this level, which would be our break of structure. And then once we get above that level, which is 2280, which we would want to get above with not just a wick, with a full body closure, we can then start to target our highs and take out these liquidity zones. So in my opinion, the area to look for buying is down at 1763. You can, if you're worried about missing an exit, you can start buying at 1927 and dollar cost average down into this area. And then I think from there we shoot up and definitely take out these areas that I don't think would be left behind at all. We are coming up to a bull run, in my opinion, and things are going to turn very bullish. So it could be a very, very good opportunity to pick some up last minute before we tend to take off with things. So if you like the content, like and subscribe. This is not financial advice, and stay tuned for the next one. Thanks, over and out. See ya.